going down mid. Gotta watch out for the Archer on this map, especially when going down mid. Alright.
Swap
Can't get a response here. Yeah, it does get swapped back though, and he goes down to I lost the game. In clutch time. He's still alive. He's going to get the capture here, and another comeback.
This looks like it's going to be the fourth cap. Oh my goodness.
Is for him by him to get back to his support. Oh, he goes down to Brandino.
Headshot from Brandino.
Escape very far here actually with the medic. The pirate is going to catch up there though and get the frenzy off. Dies to Wither. Haji able to pick up what goes down to the assassination. Clutch plays from nothing.
Oh, Danny does take down the Pyro, and he is out as Ninja. He is at their spawn and drops to the Necro. Very good on Danny.
Yeah, that was ridiculously quick.
Wow, that's the second capture.
If Peppe hits him once, he's dead. If Peppe hits him once, he's dead. Winter, Winter, no way. No way. She's not taking this. There's no way. Oh my god, she gets
still die though. He's low.
He has 3 hearts. He has 3.
Oh.
It's just to get out front here.
Does have 1 stake. I think he double staked accidentally.
Code wasn't able to get
B2 Fed Pig 3 assassinate there.
Yeah.
He's doing well. Defensive medic pushing up to help.
Yeah, DF really needs to get a steal here, and that's probably Sprout with the very last second steal. Someone's unable now.
Behind him. He might actually. The Death of Soldier. They might actually get this.
Seagull not pick that up though.
Okay.
He hasn't gotten the restore quite yet, and we'll get it from Hayes. Oh, the Pyro's right there. Oh, he goes down. Code is insane.
Zarpin just tries to stall out here so maybe their offense can get it going. What? Top of Annihilation spawn. Seems like he goes in a lot in this game. But goes down to the assassin. I'm not sure how many stake. He has 0 stake right now. He still hasn't gone to restore. Still hasn't got. They might get their first capture here. Off of a very clutch ninja steal and Sherman tank right now. And he goes down eventually. Unless something surprising happens here, nothing go well. Zarpin trying to take down Brandino, but Brandino has a lot. Zarpin does take down. Let's see how. He goes down to Boss, the Archer. Shaq has the flag, by the way. He is past mid. Is Delta Force about to? They're about to lose the lead, and Annihilation has the lead. And what I tell you. Round 1. The 4th seed Delta Force, 5th seed Annihilation. Hey everyone, I'm Pesto, and we're set for an extraordinary match today between DF and Annie. With me today is our streamer TomD53 and my co-commentators Peppe and Pi. Would you two fellas like to say anything?
Not much, just glad to be here.
That was quite the highlights reel that we just saw right there. What a package.
Yeah. We're set for high stakes today in round 1. I interviewed I interviewed players on both teams before the match. I interviewed Insanity and Annihilation, and he said that their players have trained extensively through scrimmages and pickup games, but that the most important thing for them today is the loser pick map system, and that they'd have to work around that today. I interviewed Snowbreak on the other hand, and he said that unlike the last match, DF will have both him and Cupcake playing for them, as well as other role changes like Obi and DDJ on Ninja. He says that Delta Force has revolutionized themselves into a lethal weapon and are seeking redemption today. So, high stakes, as I said in this match. Delta Force and Annihilation. How are you guys feeling about both teams?
Well, it's good hearing both teams come out with such confidence because the way they make it sound, this team seems like they came to play and take no prisoners. And after such a heated match they had the first time, coming down to the wire in the last seconds, I really think we can come to expect anything today.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be the closest match of round 1 of the playoffs, I would say. And it's going to be the one that might determine how this bracket shapes out, because we can make pretty good predictions about some of the other matches in the playoffs, but this one you can flip a coin.
For sure, and I feel like no matter who you say will win, whether it's Delta Force or Annihilation, you can't deny that will be very, very close. And I think everyone is expecting for this match to go into map 3. And what that map 3 will be pretty interesting because as both teams said, it is a loser pick system in the playoffs, unlike the group stage. So whoever loses this map gets to pick map 2. So I am very interested in seeing what either team will pick and how it will help them, how they'll work around it.
Speaking of losers, this is a double elimination tournament, so the winner of this map will go on to face the winner of the Baguette and the Crusaders, and the loser of this match will go on to face the loser of the Baguettes and the Crusaders. Obviously, a lot at stake here. You Crusaders kind of predict how the Baguettes and Crusaders are going to go, but it would be kind of tempting to say, like, if you lose, you might go on to face the weaker team, but if you lose, you used up that one loss. You don't get another one back. You have to win out the rest of the way. And it's going to be very hard.
Yeah, for sure. That is sort of that question. Like, if you lose, yeah, you might face the easier team, but you'll have one last chance in the tourney.
Yeah.
9 seconds left here. Both teams very well prepared. It's a clash of titans here on Forest of Rivals. It's lights out and away we go. I wonder if there will be any ninja steals to start off on this map. They're not very common, I feel like, on FOR, but expect the unexpected.
Annie is pushing up on Ninja. He's using his old Ninja Turtle skin.
Seems like Spades and Insanity noted that testing was on, but it has been fixed, according to Miski. And speaking of Miski, or not Miski, rather Rain, it seems like he's about to push in here. And a steal from the Spartan 33. He is getting out through front, but he's playing brick wall now by the Andy defense.
Power got one frenzy hit on him. He shouldn't have any stake here.
Should be looking for a pass here, but very unlikely. He's likely going to die. Shactation has the flag in the hand, but he dies to pick 3. Spartan's still alive, but he does die to Misk eventually. And that's how we start off. I remember in the last match, it was off to a really quick start. I believe, I forgot who it was, but I think Shactation got a really good steal. Got out, almost got to their flag, but then Code Bastion was there to prevent him from capturing with his frenzy. Clearly not as wild of a start yet here today, but
Annihilation looks to be pushing in at right now. His flag was watered, and Shactation got a good steal. Medic webbed him inside the flag room. Still intent on making his way out. Getting pushed around. Looks like he has no options anymore.
Meanwhile, Sparta's past mid. He has a lot of support around him. This might be the first cap today. The speedy Spartan 33 about to get a capture here, and that's how we start off here. Delta Force starts it off with a bang. Spartan 33 is actually the cap leader of season 1 with now 13 caps, 12 caps in the group stage. You have to be very happy with that start for DF.
We did see Delta Force leaving their flag unintended for a long period of time there. The Pyro went up to support the flag carrier, but Annihilation unable to take advantage. As they had just failed the push right there.
Yeah, I feel like it's something around Code Bastion's style of Pyro gameplay. He does roam up a lot, a bit in a bit of a sense. It's always very entertaining to watch him play. But Miski gets the flag here. And
That's good. That's good steal.
Yeah, very good steal. The Annihilation leader. He's
going under.
Interesting route. He goes down to Code. the Spartan has another steal.
Good job by Spades pushing him into the corner there.
Oh, gets
Spartan's
headshot by
gonna go.
Bosk. We have an interesting archer duel today. We have Bosque for Annihilation. Now on DF, on the other hand, they have Rabius as their archer. Usually we'd see winner Green 3 as their archer, but instead, it's Rabius, the well-respected CTF veteran. I wonder how it's gonna change things around in this match. Person gets the flag here. He is getting webbed but goes down to Code. And Insanity gets a backup steal. He is dead sack though, and he is medic, so he doesn't have his own medic, and he goes down to Spades. So a bit of a slow start for Annihilation right now. But let's see if they can get things going here on FOR.
I think we're seeing VitalSource really breaking up their offense. They're not getting it at the same time. One person steals, then another person steals.
Yeah.
It's not working for them right now. That was a good push though. Carson got in and watered, but Pyro frenzied just after he left the water.
Doesn't seem like Annihilation is running a chemist. I'm not sure if Delta Force is either, but Wolves has the flag, but it goes down to Will or I lost the game. Ooh, okay, it seems like Snowbreak is on chemist for Delta Force, so interesting composition.
Yeah, they're running Monkey Noodles on Necro instead. That's their bulk offense, but we haven't been able to see him actually get into the fight room yet.
Yeah,
Here he comes.
FOR is an interesting chemist map, I think, as Miski gets the flag here. He is getting out. Has a bit of support with him, but the ninjas are there to counter him.
Ooh,
His medic
good,
goes down.
good escape there.
He has one stake right now. Spades is on him.
He's going to be stalling a little bit just to make the support get back.
So he'll survive long enough. On the other hand, though, Spartan has the flag. He is getting out. He's out to a front. Necro's on him. He has Snowbreak there to support him.
They're over supported there. Misty just ran through their flag and nobody was on him and he was able to get the medic. That's kind of ridiculous that they just had that Spades just chasing him around and nobody was there. Medic was able to walk up right to the flag room and get him a restore. And now he's crossing mid.
Only has one stake now. He has to get to the medic here again, I believe. He has 0 stake. He's really low when it goes down to Wolves. So, interesting steal there. And there are no backups. Spartan gets the flag here. And right now, he is out front. Golfer's on him, but I'm not sure it'll be enough. He is about to get around mid now. He has a lot of support with him. This might be the second cap here. He needs to get his medic.
Good job by
He might
Pickford
not
pushing
even
up
need
the
any help.
support. Yeah, that's solo capping. You don't see that in competitive anymore.
Yeah, and it's another cap for Delta Force and another cap for the Spartan 33. Putting in that work clearly here on FOR. It's Chad gets a steal, but he gets webbed and frenzied. But Carson has a ooh. He had a backup steal there, but he goes down to their ninjas.
That was interesting. I think that was a quick drop.
I feel like it looked like it was a bit of a clean steal there. But Pick 3 and DJ and Obi were there to say no to him. And it is interesting because last time they had Cardona on Elf. This time they have Carson, as Carson was restricted last time, so he wasn't able to play for Annie. But Miski has the flag now. And he is getting to mid. Snowbreak has a steal on the other hand. He's chemist, I believe. But Miski is alive. Not sure how much stake he has. This might be the first Annie cap. Gets the restore. This looks like it'll be a cap. And think he has the support, and I think Miski is going to get Annihilation's first cap in the game today.
Yeah, unfortunate for Delta Force there. No bulk was really on Miski. Did not pressure him enough, I think.
Yeah. So, Pepe, how do you think both teams have been doing so far in this match?
Well, I think obviously to start out, Delta Force did have the cleaner, off the gate steals and captures, but now I think Annihilation's really rallying and figuring out what they need to do. I've noticed the last couple of pushes, Annihilation has Danny death tagging Spartan before he even makes it to the flag room, so it's clear that they're identifying that Spartan's probably the main threat for them, and taking care of that long before he even has a chance to do some damage.
Yeah, I for sure agree with you. They had a slow start, but it does seem like they're getting things figured out now.
Yeah, just over the halfway point here. Just 2-1. Although Delta Force, I think, has been a little bit more dominant than the 2-1 suggests. I think they should have gotten another cap there, but Spartan died on their side of their map. Ooh,
Spades notes in chat that Spartan's offline now and TF is playing down one.
that's big. That's
They're adding
huge.
Gengar to the whitelist now. Gengar will
Spartan
likely
is-
sub in here.
Spartan's their offensive carry, I would say.
So
He
far, yeah.
he does it all.
Shaq has the flag now. Ninja's on him. Ooh, so is the assassin. He's gonna get to the medic though. Gets the regen. Hasn't gone to restore yet. I think he just got it. Shaq, speeditation. Ooh, Snowbreak's on him. Oh,
Pyro's
Pyro right
gonna-
there.
Power got
He
the
gets
one
boosted
frenzy.
instead. He has support with him now. Shaq playing by the edge here. It looks like this will be another cap. He has the medic in front of him too.
Got the
Gonna get
restore.
the restore, and this might be the game tying cap here for
Good.
Annihilation.
Good job by the rest of Annihilation, all pushing up and helping. Pushing even when the medic was not there, just pushing away the recovery,
tried
and it's
making a
tied.
last stand there, but it won't be enough. And this game is tied. You run up for war. Now it is. I do have to point out that it does seem like Delta Force is still down one. Something must have happened to the Spartan's connection, perhaps. They have to make a sub in right now. Does seem like Gengar has logged on to Brawl. He has logged on to the match server, so I will be very interested in seeing Gengar. He's a good friend of mine. He's playing Soldier for Spartan. Let's see how he does, and let's see if we can fulfill Spartan's role for Delta Force. As we have another offensive pitch here from DF. Their Pyro is dead. Annihilation's Pyro is dead. Carson gets the flag. Oh, but he does go down to pick 3. But Insanity picks up the flag. He's medic. He's also revival tag. Doesn't have much support around him though. It's besides the Necro. And he does go down here. Ooh, is that Danny? Danny gets
Hang
the
on.
flag here.
Danny on scout. He was a scout.
Ooh, okay.
Not sure what
Interesting
they're
composition
thinking.
here
I'm not
ran
sure.
by Annie.
The tricky thing about scout is you want to swap out the pyro, but you don't actually want to pick up the flag.
Yeah, for sure. Rain got a steal there. Almost got out, but he went down to Danny, as we were talking about. And pick 3 picked it up, but she's assassin, and she went down. As you see a push here from Annihilation. Ooh, gets the medic. This is a nice push from Annihilation right now. Carson's getting out. Facing some pressure right now. Still alive though. It has 2 stick with him, as well as the medic. And a lot of support. Wolves though, on the other hand, gets a counter steal. Haha, get lost, as his username is.
Wolves is out mid with practically nothing in front of him. This could be our first stalemate of the match.
Yeah, and Wolves
Yeah.
is heavy, and Carson's elf, so we'll likely
Yeah,
see a pass here from Carson. let's see what move Annihilation makes, and let's see if DF can prevent any possible pass. As that's what we would expect to happen anyway.
You have Ninja camping. Actually, double Ninja. They could pass right now if they wanted to. And they are, and it's going to go to Miski as a heavy.
So heavy on heavy showdown here. This stalemate. We have a little less than 6.5 minutes to go. Let's see how both teams do in a stalemate here. I don't think we saw too many stalemates, if I recall correctly, the last time these two teams faced. Maybe a few, but probably short ones. Not sure though. Either way.
This is a pretty stalemate heavy map. You can kind of just turtle down here. Like almost like Slate. Slate down in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And the strategy is just going to have to be getting in a death tag and a lot of heavies.
It seems like the Spartan 33 has logged back on. And Gengar is logged off, so he's back.
Fortunately for now, he's on the wrong team, so he might have to get a switch sooner rather than later.
Yeah. And he does get switched. Foodcourt does bring up the good point that in case this ends in a tie, we do go to OT.
Yeah.
So
Can't end it high because you need someone to pick the next map.
yeah. Obviously, I think everyone watching and everyone playing and just really everyone doesn't want to see this go into a stalemate overtime. But if that's what has happened, then it is what it is. That's just the nature of CTF, isn't it?
And unfortunately, this is probably one of the more stalemate-heavy maps. It's not
Ooh,
very
Annie has a
easy
good
to
push.
get a recon.
Annie has a
Oh,
good
wait.
push. They almost pushed him into spawn. Oh, again. No.
Get something. Miski's on no health on the other hand. But he does have the spur around him and he does survive. So two very good pushes there from both teams.
Spartan lagged out again. That's no good.
Yeah, and Gengar right away there to sub back in.
Those were two very good pushes. First by Annihilation, then by VitalSource. You could try to get pushes like that, but it leaves you open to pushes from the other side. So
Sure.
I think we're gonna send like a steady stream right now, and then we might see one more last big push before the clock expires.
In which case, again, we go to overtime. So someone's got to catch. But yeah, that is what happens when you have two very well experienced teams who, with players that have been together for such a long time, both on VitalSource and Annihilation, are able to get that synergy and know what to do on stalemates with each other. What makes matches like these very entertaining to watch. As another push here from Annihilation. A lot of them did get webbed though. They're trying to push in here on Wolves. Ooh, knock him far away. Trying to knock him to spawn. Ooh, it was really close there. But he's still alive. Not much pressure on him. They seem like VitalSource is able to clean up house here. As the Spartan is locked back on. Gengar logs back out. Or should be anyway. Not yet, but will come.
I think if they're gonna try to knock him into spawn, they need to have someone who waits by the stairs and let the two other people push him out, and then the other person just push him straight back instead of trying to do diagonally.
Yeah, that would be the strategy to try here. Interesting to see that pick 3 is on Medic Recove. So rather than playing Assassin in the stalemate. Just as I say that, she gets assassinated. Seems like she's completely playing Medic. Which I think
Yeah,
is really interesting.
both teams are using the Medic Recove, and it has worked well for them. They've been getting their whole push in.
For sure, yeah. So interesting compositions we've seen in this match. I'm not sure what was a win. What was switch side seems, which I think is an interesting tactic. Might confuse the enemy.
Miski's dancing in Lunar. No time to dance right now. Oh, they killed his support. He's 0th day.
He barely survives there. The Fire Turtle is able to frenzy everyone. That was pretty close there for Annie.
30 seconds left. This will be moving into overtime soon, so unless there's one more major push, this might be the long stalemate we were dreading.
Yeah, it seems like we have gone to stalemate now. As we see a big push from DF here.
Are able to fire them away.
Yeah, Fire Turtle putting on a lot of work right now in this stalemate. So many coordinated pushes here from DF that I feel like most of the time would work and would end in recovery, but Fire Turtle's been there to, you know, help and prevent Miski from dying. So very good pyro play from Fire Turtle. DF's now sending an elf, it seems.
Would be interesting if he can get at least one good pure shot, because you don't expect them. So one good pure shot plus a hit would be a death.
Yeah. People do underestimate the power of elf, besides capping.
Both teams kind of quiet right now. They're both sending big pushes across mid.
Well,
Here comes the elf and the 3 heavies from Delta Vorts. See how that affects it. They watered. That's a good use of the elf. Because the pyro was just killing them. Miski 1 stake. He got down to 1 stake, but that was it. I think the assassin came in to clean up.
it is interesting that I think Spades is playing elf. Which I have to find fairly interesting, considering he's usually a bulk player. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, they would switch Rain Spades since I think Rain plays more elf. Though I guess playing elf normally is much different from playing elf in stalemate, so just an interesting thing to see.
I mean, you don't need a whole lot right now to play elf, because you don't need to win or anything. You just need to shoot the water.
That's true.
And then start shooting pures.
I just think it might be better PvP wise, just because.
But yeah, if anyone can play it, then I don't think you need to use Spades. But
yeah, as you see another push here from the 3 heavies on DF. Miski, I believe. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Okay, and DF goes down again.
Something to bring up is that Delta Force does have 4 heavies. I mean, that is breaking limits, so I'm not sure what the rest will call for that. But whatever the case may be, that is something to be concerned about. Seems as if the rest have taken notice.
yeah, they have 4 out of 3. Spartan, Snowbreak, Haha, and Rain.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
Think-
must have happened when all the fiasco with Spart logging in and out and needing to get a sub. Someone might have just logged in as heavy and broken the limits.
Insanity suggests that Wolves should switch up heavy. I think that might be a decision that DF might be interested in making.
Hard to know on Soldier. That is going to decrease their damage output. The mobility does not mean much right now.
For sure, but the rules are the rules, so you
Yeah.
have to comply with them. Wouldn't be fair otherwise. Well, many people expected an entertaining match today. Sadly, I don't think that's what many people got, but how have you guys been feeling so far about this match? And the stalemate?
Well, I think we were all expecting a close one, but I really didn't anticipate this close. Like going into overtime as soon as map 1. And it seems like just back and forth with these stalemates, we're not going to really get anywhere unless something were to change. It seems like both teams are committing a lot more onto recovery as the time goes on. And I think it might just be a matter of time before, someone overcommits and the other team has the opportunity to take the flag back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some things, one of them is going to break through. It would be really funny if one team overcommits on recov and gets the recov, and then their flag carrier dies. We're back to the starting point.
And then we're going to another stalemate?
Yeah.
Jesus. That sounds like a nightmare. The mental game. Who has the strong mentality? That's the sort of thing we see in stalemates, isn't it? I do wonder how both archers have been doing though in this stalemate. Arabius earlier got a really close shot, but just wasn't close enough, I suppose, to Miski. Because he is pushing up here, trying to get shots again. Let's see, who could be the stuff carry today with the clutch shot? Clutch buzzer beater. Or, I don't know, just whoever your favorite NBA player is.
Annihilation does have a lot in, and Wolves nearly went down there, down to 8 health before they got healed back up. That was a really close one.
I wonder what the vibe is inside both of these calls right now. If one team is getting frustrated by the stalemate, or if one team is chilling, or what's going on.
I mean, I'd imagine no team wants to have a stalemate this long, so I don't think either are too pleased about it, but I mean, considering the stakes of this match, I'd figure game faces are always on and they need to get, the opportunities they need to regardless.
Seems like Miski has to use his mod powers right now to block the timer for stalemate. Well, since DF isn't running an assassin anyway, and there was no push, because it's fine to, for him to do as such and unblock. As we see another push here. Seems like the Sparn is playing medic, by the way, and Miski's dead sagged right now. And he's getting damaged right now, but DF recap goes down.
And it seems like both sides are supporting very well. Miski was not in very much danger there. Death Tag and the people surrounding him would tell you otherwise, but he was on 3 stakes for pretty much that entire sequence.
Yeah, and one of I think the advantages of a map like this is that when the recove push goes down, they're right by the spawn to help the carrier as things get a little sticky. So as that happens to be kind of the trend of this match, just
oh, Haha was on 0 health.
Oh really? That close?
0
Wow.
health.
Seems like Annihilation is getting closer by the minute.
He did have a stake at the time, so he just was not staking, but he was on 0 health. Monkey saying that they're looking for a swap into the assassinate, and Pig 3 also confirming that. Interesting to see the insanity on assassinate as well.
Seems like Pig 3's gone assassin. She's going with the scout right here. We might see a swap into assassin here. Let's see. Also has the medic. Let's see. Can Dia pull off something here? Oh,
No.
never mind. Pig 3 goes down, but let's see. Ooh, didn't even get it to attack off on Miski. So
Rabius is still
Sorry.
taking shots, but Miski's firmly in that corner.
yeah.
The fact that the tunnel is under a glass ceiling means that you could see through, and the ninja came through from the top and just saw Pig 3 sneaking.
It is a tiny but very interesting feature of this map for Survival. You haven't seen it played much throughout the season, besides when VitalSource played against Olympus, and we saw them blow that lead against them, sadly. But none of that matters now, as both teams are just trying to get through map 1 here. Hopefully you don't see many of these in future maps after this.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I'm not sure. Whichever team loses, they're going to have a big choice to make about maps, but I don't know if I can really draw many conclusions from this map. Like whether one team wants to pick an offensively biased map or defensively biased. The stalemate has just been so long that I bet a lot of teams have forgotten what it was like before the stalemate.
Yeah, a lot of the momentum. I mean, it felt like Annihilation was gaining so much momentum for the stalemate. But now, well, you know, there's a stalemate, so... But if they win this, they could gain a lot of momentum from that. Both teams could gain momentum if they win the stalemate and into map 2.
Something I didn't expect to see now is an Insanity has gone as Assassin trying to recov. Normally I'd think that would be someone else's job, but...
Sanity has gone insane, it seems. Nah, just kidding. That was a horrible joke. Oh my. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I guess that is sort of thing you have to make. A lot of role changes, a lot of interesting role changes here. And Snowbreak has also gone Chemist, though. That was probably just a buff. Or no, he's gone Chemist Recode, it seems. So that's interesting to see. A lot of interesting role changes here in this stalemate. Both teams just trying out anything they can do.
Arson lagged out, or did he? He was AFK for a little bit. Not sure what's... Yeah, he said he lagged. Right now, Miski having to flee from the tunnel and go up the stairs in response to a big push.
How's your guys' day been?
It's been okay.
I see. So I'm interested in what maps they might pick. I did an interview. I mean, I did ask both Snowbreak and I guess Urban Insanity about the loser pick system. Snowbreak did say himself that they have the firm belief that Annihilation would pick Pagoda's 3 if they lose. And as for them, if they lose, they do have a few picks ready that they practiced on and performed well on in the past. I was playing at a DF versus PPM yesterday. I believe the maps they played besides FOR were Pagoda's 3 and down. So I know they've been practicing other maps as well. So I am interested in what their picks may be. As for Insanity, he just said that whatever map that DF chooses, they have to adapt around it and make sure that they perform well and that they know what maps they performed well on. In the previous match, we saw 3 really good maps in competitive that we've seen often. That they did play Pagoda's 3, Adrenaline, and not Castle Cavern, sorry. Wait, no. Pagoda's 3, Airlock, and Adrenaline. In which Annie won overall 1-0, 1-1, 4-4. So it'll be very interesting to see what maps they pick. What do you guys think?
I think you're right in assuming that Pagoda's 3 will make an appearance during this match, because Annihilation has just throughout the season performed very well on there. But with teams as closely matched as these two, as this current situation with the stalemate shows, it really doesn't. I don't think we could put maps as a deciding factor all that much, because I think both teams will rise to the occasion and just try to outperform the other slowly but surely. So I think it's still a toss-up no matter what we see.
Wolves is facing a lot of pressure here. Was getting moved around a little bit, but no stake and had 5 hearts.
With how close this match is and the previous one, I think they're going to be evenly matched no matter the map. Both of these teams are very flexible. They're not going to be so swayed by the map choice. And neither of them have their pet maps like how TBF used to have Divergent Strike or something like that.
I think. Oh yeah. Yeah. Divergent Strike. Legendary map. Yeah. I know DF really enjoyed the map Valley of Ruin, or VOR, but that wasn't included in the map pool, which I thought was pretty weird.
Oh,
but
Mizzy goes down to a headshot.
He goes down to a headshot, and Austin picks it up. That's the... Ooh. He
Wow.
passes it right back to Mizzy.
Had that been just, 10 seconds earlier, that could have been the match. Wow.
How close was that? That was wild.
Delta Force probably kicking themselves for not having a ninja, but hindsight is 2020. But
Rabius making noise in this match. Ooh, I feel like does deserve a lot more attention. Very good archer.
If I'm Annihilation, I may be a little shaken up by that, because, you let that get by once, that could have been it. So I think they might try to divert a little more resources to targeting the archer now. But on the other hand, that could leave them open to a push for something else, like, say, the assassin or an elf.
Seems like there's a push here from Delta Force. Spartan 33 is medic. Can they get something here? Probably not. But
no, I doubt it. Heavy is Mitchy's just sitting there tanking. He only used 1 stake during that whole thing.
Yeah. In terms of entertainment and wanting this match to just go on, it is pretty bad that both teams are running heavies as carriers, but obviously, that doesn't really matter. They don't care about whether or not we're entertained or whatnot, or whether we like this match.
You're not holding as a heavy. especially on this map, you lose.
Yeah.
Maybe if we are lucky, we'll see someone propose a heavy 1v1 at mid for the map, so maybe our boredom will be sated yet.
They should do that. This match was supposed to start 52 minutes ago. And I'm not sure when it actually did start. It was like 40 minutes ago. This does remind me. We have been live for 1 hour. Yeah, so absolutely crazy. We're all
I know.
about to go insane.
Some people are quick to complain that 30-minute blackouts are just exhausting, but I couldn't even imagine playing this for nearly 50 minutes.
Sure.
Yeah, I think they need to send Pyro. That's
Oh yeah.
that's it.
I think it's really interesting because Code Bastion, I think one of the things Code Bastion is that like he is well, I think he's known for sort of roaming up a lot, I guess, and being flexible and moving forward as Pyro. But they haven't sent him at all.
It's
So
too risky though, because we just
It
saw
is
Fire
risky.
Turtle take down 2 of their heavies. It's like a standoff. If you send the Pyro, it's like you're pointing a gun at someone and they're pointing a gun at you. Like if you send the Pyro, it's gonna hurt them, but it's gonna hurt you as well. So
Sure, it is
too risky.
Especially seeing how coordinated Annihilation's recov has been. I think DF does need that Pyro, and same thing for Annihilation. They can't, same exact thing. They can't really send Fire Turtle over to DF's side because DF has also been making so many coordinated pushes.
Yeah, and setting a Pyro is no guarantee either, so I think both teams have determined it's just too risky.
That too. I do remember back in August, I remember watching this hockey game, and we went to 5 overtime periods, which was like a total of like 6 hours total of like the entire hockey game. I don't know if there are any hockey fans watching, but it was insane.
Fingers crossed we won't be seeing a 6-hour Forest of Rivals.
Yeah,
Don't cricket
6
matches
hours.
last for days or something like that?
6 hours of Force of Rivals. And just imagine what like the match will be like after this. Like I really want to see how both teams perform after this, because this does really like bring in the mental part of CTF.
Yeah,
game.
you got to make sure if you lose, whoever loses is at a high risk of just tilting hard.
Yeah. A lot of
Because
frustration.
they're gonna feel like they wasted all that time.
Much as boring as stalemates are, there are a lot of emotions with them. I get like emotion associated with it. I guess.
Especially if they drop on like some bullshit.
Yeah.
Random assassin that went unchecked or something like that. They're gonna.
Great start. What a great start to round 1.
Most important thing to not tilt is to not just start blaming people.
Yeah, that too.
Like you didn't see the whatever, but you did kill him. Like whatever. Like everybody's at fault. Just pick up the pieces and move on. Right now, Bosket's going to be taking free shots, and they're not going to land. Rip.
I do wonder how much distance there is between where Wolves is holding and the end of this sort of hallway, the spawn hallway here. I'm not sure. I personally am not sure how long, if it's 30 blocks or not. Peppe, since you're the archer main, but perhaps you know. But
Let me see. I have coordinates on my screen.
oh, that's right.
He's holding at 15. If you go all the way to the corner, it's could be 25 if you get the shot right. So it's almost exactly 30. So you almost need to rely on someone to kind of push him to the back wall, and that would be definitely more than 30. But if they push him towards spawn like they just did now, there's no chance of a headshot.
So are you guys off winter break yet? Or
No, I don't go back until like the 25th.
uh,
Yeah, 24th for me.
But I
went
moved
to
back
school
sooner.
this- I went back to school this week, and now I have a test on Thursday. Oh, well.
So,
Best of
Yeah,
luck
it is.
on that.
I don't know. I hope I do well. I don't know.
I don't know though, because how they gonna determine who picks maps if there's no winner?
I think there would be a lot. Yeah, there would definitely be a lot of talk about the OT format after this match. Shout out to our European viewers. It's probably like midnight there right now, or like 1 a.m. They're all staying up just to watch this match. Just watch this like 15 minutes stalemate. I am very curious in seeing it what time this started. Like, I am actually like
What's it's 7 now.
7
EST.
Eastern.
And
Thankfully
we
for me, yeah.
started at 6. Almost.
Shout out to my West Coast fellas. I really wish like both teams just agreed to do a 1v1 at mid. Because oh my goodness.
I think they should just spec Miski like they did in that one game.
Spec Miskin in that one game.
Yeah. Miski's holding the flag in one of the games in the last tournament, I think, and he just got specced.
Giraffe tournament? I think I know what you're talking. I think I might remember something like that.
I think that was
no,
against me when I was on Olympus, and that happened
Yeah.
on Waitomo Caves.
Yeah.
Arturo at 100 kills.
Yeah, we're gonna see some records being broken. We're gonna see
Sure.
some 10,000 damage ninjas or something like that.
As I mentioned that hockey game, I believe the goaltender got like 85 saves, which is just insane. Like for a hockey goaltender.
Meow.
Okay. Okay. Man. You know, this match could have been over by now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we've seen season games that have lasted half as long as this, but
Or like a quarter as long as this. Remember Andy TF? How long was that? I was like, they were trying to break the record, weren't they? Well, this game has been the exact opposite, it seems. I do wonder how much damage both Miski and Wolves have taken in this match. That is an interesting point that Nemo's brought up in CMS chat. So we're going to see.
I think we need Trev in the call to tell jokes again.
True. Except he's on Annie, so. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can still join call even if you're on Annie, but you know. Maybe Trev is like in Annie Call, like keeping them entertained and not going insane and whatnot. They have no clue what's going on. There's Dave.
Uh, oh, Misty's in trouble. But he had
Honestly, I was-
3 take the whole time.
Just trying to get shots there, but couldn't get anything. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. What's going on Instagram? Better to do. Better yet, what's on Twitter? Hold on. Doesn't seem like Diab was making a push actually. Hold on, let's watch that.
Yeah, they got a scout and Fire Turtle got swapped out as Pyro. That could be big.
Ooh,
But
nah.
Delta Force was not able to get the bolts in fast enough. Fire Turtle able just to turn around and kill them.
Arabia's trying to get shots off again. Goes down to the ninjas. Okay. Jesus.
There is a new PPM announced. BM5 versus Jaden leader pay. Frankly, I don't know if they're going to have the match server.
There's always match 2.
This might still be going on.
Wait, they didn't even list what time it was. Did they? No, they didn't. There's no way saying it. Competitive announcements. Today's match. Oh, well.
I have the PPM spreadsheet booked for midnight, so hopefully the stalemate's done by then.
Midnight. We're breaking records today, aren't we? Insanity has gotten engineer. It is the pre-testing engineer, so let's see if someone will go mage. Rabius is getting close with his shots. We already saw him headshot Misky earlier, but sadly got picked up by Austin. That was the closest we got to seeing a recove.
Any S-mod or higher is listening to this, respond to my support ticket, please.
Yep. We have a pusher from DF, but they're being swiftly taken care of yet again. Misty
Seems
is
to be an
death
engineer
sacking.
in there.
Can't believe this is how I'm spending my Friday. Jesus. Oh. Seems like Wolves has switched spots. Across the hallway.
Wonder how fatigue is playing into this match. Somebody's just gonna slip up once and let someone through. Hopefully.
Really, the only thing that can pretty much happen is one team makes a mistake, but with teams this experienced and this have so much on the line, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately.
Actation waiting as assassin down below in the tunnel, in the cave. That could be an option for Annihilation.
Check speeditation. Shout out to Sam.
Yeah, they're getting thirsty. They're getting tired.
Always drink water. Stay hydrated. Get a reminder from Annihilation. Thank you, Monkey Noodles. Nothing like a 15-minute forced arrival time. What are you guys having for dinner?
Turkey casserole.
Turkey casserole. How about you, Pepe? Alright. EF has 2 people supporting Rabius, it seems. Rabius. Or not. It's just Spart. Or... Wait.
Oh, he got knocked off the edge. Rip. Can't support that. Miski got death tag, but nobody is there, and he already got it removed. Scout is just, or Necro is just standing right next to Miski, holding revival tag. Is this what we've come to?
Commentate for CMS, they said. It would be fun, they said.
I wonder if Miski's AFK.
Could you
Just
blame him?
Put a brick on the mouse. Hold block.
We are now 70 minutes past our match's start time, and nothing is any closer to being resolved.
Man, gotta love CTF. Gotta love Brawl.com. Gotta love Annihilation. VitalSource. Remember that epic montage we had in the beginning? Now it just turned out to be this. That was,
Oh god.
I think one team should, like honestly, I feel like one team should just like challenge the other. It's like a 1v1 at mid.
Yeah, it seems like in the chat, the teams are begging for mercy and release. And
Monkey
honestly,
pointed out that it seems like TF is losing the mental game. They're losing patience. Let's see. Oh.
oh my goodness, he goes down.
Oh,
Uh,
but Spade has a backup. The counter's still here. Oh, trying to get past though.
he's getting held back.
Doesn't have support with him.
Spades is low. He has almost nothing with him. He will go down here probably.
He has a medic there, no hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to get regen. Oh my god.
So
There's
close,
another
but
med
yet
with
so
him. He
far.
doesn't got the restore, but still has some support with him. He's getting out.
Oh no.
Oh, he's clean. He's clean.
Wolves went
Come
down to
on,
the
Annie,
bulk, but
recover
oh,
this.
he's down to 2 health. He goes down.
And
Yes,
there
we
we
capture
go.
the flag,
That's
and
the
we,
end.
ladies and gentlemen, we are free.
And
Oh
on
my
to map
goodness.
2.
Map 2? God.
My God. Uh, 5-minute break.
5-minute break. Yep, more time spent. What a way to end that match. Oh my goodness.
Look at that recover. Insanity recovered, right? And then like,
Yeah, and Insanity took down Wolves as heavy, and then Spades managed to pick it up, but then by then everything was on him, so.
no, Spade's got a counter steal, I believe. Insanity was able to recover.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Miski was able to get that last cap and give Annihilation their first map, but 2 more to go. Good God.
Now, Delta Force going to pick Castle Cavern 6, I believe. Yeah, they did. They're obviously afraid of stalemates because Castle Cavern 6 is hard to
Shit,
stalemate.
can you blame him? God. That is... Oh, okay.
I mean, at this
I don't know.
point, if we had to make a prediction for the next map, I'd say hopefully not a stalemate, but after going through all of that, I would put Annihilation at the advantage, just the energy they got from finally getting out of that horrid stalemate, and how crippling it must be for Delta Force to lose it.
God. Like, I know a lot of people will say, I know a lot of people like you, Pi, you said like this was going to be the closest match of round 1, but I'm pretty sure all the other matches can't be more boring than this one so far. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. It's just, I really hope we never witness another one of those stalemates. My goodness. But anyways, Annihilation does win the map 3-2. And we're on to
And
map 2, which I believe is Castle Caverns.
I'd
we
love to see
get
the
to look
stat
at these
line
game
for that last
stats. Bosque went 147 and 62.
Then imagine how
Fire Turtle went 127 and 24.
this Castle Cavern 6. I didn't imagine this map would actually get picked, but it is.
DTJ as Ninja did over 9,000 damage. My goodness.
201 deaths though. But I mean, it is Ninja, but that is also insane, I think.
G also did 100. G also did over 9,000, and Danny did 8,000, which is impressive because he was scout for a long time.
It's a shame nobody reached the 10,000 damage threshold, but you know, I'd rather take an end of that map than any more damage for me.
The only thing that they were not farming was captures. We will resume in about 3 minutes.
We will resume at 7:20 Eastern. Okay. Oh God. How are you guys feeling right now?
Aside from tired, I'm really curious about how this next map is going to go because, I mean, these teams were so evenly matched last game, or last map rather, that there's really no way to tell what direction this is going to go.
There is no way. I mean, oh my God. Imagine being Delta Force right now. Just the frustration that you went 15 minutes and you lost. That's gotta.
Yeah.
Man.
Game wise, like, they're down 1 cap, which is like completely possible to come back by. They could do it this map, but easily. But just
It is a
the
map.
the frustration, what it symbolizes. That one cap took 50 minutes. On the other hand, if they can get like 2 caps in 5 minutes or something like that, that would go a long way to make them feel better.
I gotta stretch. I'll be back. You guys should stretch too. And get some water.
So we are going to be starting in 2 minutes. Timer has been unlocked.
I know we've been really focused on how the maps are going to go and how the stalemate went, but do you think any players have specifically stood out to you in terms of who's been playing well and who's been really just doing their job the way they need to?
Well, before the stalemate, definitely Spartan on DF and Miski on Annie. I think those two players were really good at getting momentum going for both teams. So, and there were other players as well, such as Tractation and I guess
Okay.
Wolves. Like even besides the stalemate. And then
Yeah,
the
I have to
stalemate.
shout out both Pyros for just keeping the lid on things for the stalemate for so long.
Yeah.
I gotta really commend the Pyros and the Carriers for that stalemate and just being able to sustain all of that and keep your head on straight for so long.
See, that wouldn't happen to me because I would drop in the first 3 minutes. No, just kidding. I mean, it's probably right, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, 19 seconds left. Let's see. Castle Cavern 6. What do you guys think will win this map?
Well, when I commentated Annihilation versus Rocks on this map, Annihilation was down the first 2 maps, or at least tied, and they were kind of backed into a corner, but then they rallied and swept Rocks on this map in a crushing victory. So they clearly know how to play this map, and I'm not sure if Delta Force remembered that performance when they chose this. But yeah, that would just give my edge to Annihilation, not to mention the fatigue Delta Force just went through, having played through that stalemate and lost.
Good point, but also DF did beat the Baguettes on this map in also decisive fashion. So I think both teams have done well on this map past. And fatigue will be a factor, I believe. So let's see how this goes. As we see a push here from Delta Force. Rain gets a steal. It's going to see the assassin. He's getting out though. Has some support with him. Ooh, trying to get out. Currently on top of the tree here. Or he's just going to use it as a way to cover. Oh, goes down to the headshot though. Cup picks it up though, and she's medic. They need the medi to push up here. Serpent's got to push up here as Miski gets a steal on the other hand. Cup still doesn't have a medic with her. Does have support though. And Sandy on the other hand also picks it up. I believe he's also medic. So we have a medic on medic action here.
She's dropped under quickly.
Yeah, into a stalemate. Oh, never mind.
Nin goes down.
Kenobi picks it up. They might have been trying to pass it because I don't think Insanity died. And it's gonna be it's gonna be a capture from Cupcake. What an interesting way to start off this map.
Cupcake had 0 stakes and the medic was never on her. If they had just like gotten a good bulker ninja, it would have been over. But
Zarpin could definitely played it better, but it doesn't matter as DF did get the recovery in the end.
Reminds me a lot of the first map, just Delta Force comes out swinging. Just hopefully it won't end the same way too.
Hopefully not. They're up 1 cap and now overall it is tied. 18 minutes left. See a stealer from Danny or Ikeson. He is ninja. He is really low though. Gonna have to try finding someone. Ooh, gets there. Passes it to Tractation. Speeditation past the river now. Cupcake though gets a steal. But drops it and Spar picks it up. Ooh,
the headshot.
Sandy picks it up again. Spartan has the flag on the other hand. He has a lot on him. Doesn't really have much support, but he is getting out.
Ninja in trouble. Good job by Annie picking up the defensive medic. In just one
Sure.
mistake, and the 2 bulks on him. This could be rough.
And by rough, we mean it could be another stalemate. Jesus. But it is Castle Cavern, so if this does end in a stalemate, I don't really expect the stalemate to last as long as last time, as this is not a really good stalemate map.
Oh!
Or that can happen. But Danny gets a counter steal here, and I believe he's ninja as well. Pretty sure the last steal was set up by ninja steal by him.
Oh, and
But
DJ.
But Misky picks it up on the other hand, and he's soldier.
Misky is low.
Down here.
Oh, he finds his medic though.
Does
Got the
get the
restore.
restore.
Pyro's
Getting
chasing.
out. 2 medics with him.
Oh,
Oh, his swap
back.
back though. But it's not support with him. Oh, Pyro's right there. Pyro was right there. I'm not sure if Code saw him or not.
Oh!
It goes down. Spark gets another cap here for Delta Force.
And
Very
now
good start for Delta Force right here. Annihilation off to another slow start. Let's see if they can get some momentum going. But Delta Force is currently on top and have taken back the overall lead.
in just 4 minutes, they've erased everything that happened that first map. That's actually what I predicted. So
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted action after that first map, you're getting it. Delta Force is coming out strong.
For sure. It does seem like Delta Force has done a really good job mentally. You know, as we said, we were expecting them to be very frustrated, perhaps possibly tilted, but as you can see, they're not going to go down without a fight, as Rank gets a flag, and he is soldier. He's trying to get out as well, and he does get out. Has the medic with him, I think. I'm not sure we got the restore. Doesn't. The medic goes down, though. And now he's all by himself, it seems. Go try
Tries to
passing him,
pass.
go. Ooh, but go
Right,
but
the
get
ninja.
picked up by spades.
it's interesting though. This is a 5-cap map. There's plenty of space for Annihilation to come back and even win this map if they please. Which is exactly what happened in the last map. 2 caps by Delta Force, followed by 3 caps in a row from Annihilation. Missed
said,
there,
Misky
up the
gets
front.
out.
Rain also gets a steal though. Misky's going to go down here. Meanwhile, Rain is currently out, but doesn't have much support with him either, and he's going to go down there. And Golfer is there to pick it up. Spartan picks it up, and he is trying to go to the front. Has a bit support with him. He does have the medic as well.
He got boosted a little bit there. And he has a sport with him too. This could be our
That's the
third cap.
restore. Be another cap. Spart has put in so much work, and right now he could get another cap here. He has a lot of support with him. They might go take 2 cap overall lead here and a 3 cap lead here on Castle Caverns. And Spartan 33 just putting in so much work, just having one of those games in his distinguished career.
I mean, if Delta Force pulls this one out, I think that might be our early candidate for player of the game. Not to speak too soon, of course.
For sure.
Monkey says punish players for stream snipe. Not sure what he means.
Miski gets a steal here, but he is caught up in the flag room, and he's left unsupported.
Are we really still live that you can even stream snipe? Because Spartan still has the flag on the stream right now.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what he means.
Person goes down, but Monkey picks it up, and he's Necro. But the Pyro's on him. He's likely going to go down here unless he can get to support. Oh, Insanity's with him, actually. But he does go down anyway to Code Bastion. Meanwhile, Rain has the flag in the hand. He's currently on top. Has to get to his medic here. Cupcake. Ooh, he was about to get the regen there, but gets swapped away last second. But he is still alive, and medic is still alive as well. It seems like he's going to get the restore here, but he is death tagged as well. So, see how this plays out. Love Andy's bulk is on him now. Goes down. So Love gets steals here from Delta Force. Insanity picks it up, and he's medic.
Definitely a much faster paced game. To me, that
For sure.
suits Delta Force right now, especially because Spartan's on such a roll.
Yeah, but as we say that, Rain on the other hand has the flag. And also has a medic. Ooh, gets swatted into the assassin, but doesn't get assassinated. Oh, but it goes. Never mind, as they say that. He might have gone down damaged, but either way, Miski has the flag. And he is out. He is past mid, has the medic with him as well. Has both medics with him. This could be the response, and it does seem like it will be a response from Annihilation, as they to deny getting shut out here on Castle Caverns at least. Let's see if they can add on to that momentum. We saw something like this in the last map where DF had a strong start, but then Annihilation started gaining momentum. Let's see if it's the same thing, and hopefully there's no 15-minute stalemate at the end too.
Even if they lose this map, they need to get within one, because that just ties it up for the third, and it would make sure that they don't have to overcome a significant cap difference.
True, but I'm not sure if cap difference is a.
Actually, no, never mind.
Yeah, because of overtime one.
Maps over caps and overtime. Yeah.
But Miski does have the flag again. He is getting past mid, so but gets headshot. But Insanity's there to pick it up. But he is all alone. Gets swapped all the way back though.
That was actually pretty good. That was a good outcome for him. He had two folks right behind him, and then he got swapped. So swap away.
Ooh, medic's right there. It does go down though, and that's unfortunate for Annihilation. As Danny though gets the backup steal.
That's a scout going top, and Pig 3 just killing him. Actually, no, he got shot.
Something we didn't really get to look at last map was the archer difference, because both archers performed really well, getting over 100 kills apiece. And, the stalemate kind of bogged them down, but now they're really showing on this map. They're stopping a lot of good steals, and, I mean, they may not be who we expected to see, those being Winter and Brandino, but they are doing an incredible job nonetheless.
And he's going to be pushing up with an assassin. Then doesn't work. But the pirate does go down anyway. And Ruska's elf is going to get out. He's PvPing a lot. But I think he got the restore. No, he didn't.
As well. This might be a stalemate. It does seem like both teams have gone out.
That's the pyro with the flag.
Pirate has the flag now. Spades has the flag, and he's soldier. So it sounds like we might have. It seems like we might have a soldier on elf stalemate here. As Carson is elf though, so they probably have to pass here.
Luckily, if this stalemate holds, Delta Force will just win. So we don't need to worry about that. This match will end in 8 minutes of this match.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, Carson passes to Tractation.
Soldier, so now soldier. Soldier is probably better to hold on this map because there is a little bit more mobility that you can do. But would be
Compared to
cut
heavy,
off from
yes.
you as a heavy.
Yeah.
In particular, if you get flushed out of the flag room, you could just go straight up the building to get away.
Do note that if Annihilation wins the stalemate, they'll still have to get another cap to at least tie it and send this to overtime, which, for the most part, we probably hope doesn't happen again, but it is what it is, as we've said multiple times.
Yeah, well, they need to. Yeah, the pressure's on them to end this stalemate because the more time that passes, the less likely they're going to be able to cap in that time.
Yeah. It's interesting because Czech is an offensive player and Spades is rather a bulk D player. As we see pressure here from Annihilation on Spades. It's often interesting seeing bulk D players holding stalemates as it is effective, yet you don't usually see them. I mean, it is as effective usually as when an offensive player holds. But you don't usually see them with the flag, so. And hopefully, unlike a certain bulk D I know, Spades doesn't get assassinated. Oh, Spades gets swapped out.
He went down to 2 stakes there, so it didn't really affect him that much. I don't think he was death tagged, just swapped. There is a trick that you can do where you can swap someone and death tag at the same time. I've seen Misky do it, but I'm not sure that many people know that. I don't know it, but I've seen him do it.
Code Bastion did die here, so this could be an opportunity for the bulk to get in and take down Spades.
Spades is running away now, it seems. Facing all that pressure.
Yeah, he retreated back towards spawn. This would be a good time to get a archer in, and the archer is in, but he's under pressure.
Yeah.
Spartan's on basket, and he goes down. But if they can time that again to be able to push Spades out and then get an archer and take some shots, that seems like a winning strategy. Now Tractation is holding pretty much outside. They could Delta Force you get an archer in at any time, really.
Let's see where Rabius is right now anyway. He is playing archer. He is trying to get somewhere. Ooh, okay, he's trying to get to an angle, but Ninja's on him. Ooh, okay. 3.5 minutes left.
Tractation
putting on pressure on Shaq.
did get pushed back. Pig 3 is going to be on top of the tower, trying to jump down for an assassinate, but she needs a distraction.
Does. But I don't think anyone on Annihilation knows. Yeah, Monkey literally just asked over this perfect time.
He's death tagged. This would be a good time for her to come down. Here she comes. Hey. No.
It is a bit questionable, I feel like. But then again, I don't play Assassin, so. Oh, wait. Check. Rain's trying to knock check. Oh. Yeah, bit risky wall climbing. It almost seemed, I mean, he wasn't that close, but from that angle, it kind of looked like he could have been knocked spawn had Rain gone another hit.
Rabius is taking shots right now. He's got a clear angle. but Ninja's on him and gonna go take him down.
Yeah.
Wolf says you can headshot. No shit.
Sharabius. Understood the message. Anyways. Ooh. Spades. I think striking the dead tag on Spades. I mean, sorry, Misky striking the dead tag on Spades. But couldn't get it. Ooh. Spades is all alone right now. No, wait. Hey, he was all alone though for a moment. All he had was the assassin, the heavy on him. As the assassin assassinated all of his support. That was a bit of a scary moment there for Spades, but
Just 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Even if Annihilation recovers right now, the chances of them being able to get a cap is pretty slim.
it is. Well, let's get another. Well, I'm pretty sure this was off Ninja still too. So if they do cap, then like.
Yeah, I think so. Because they passed to check.
I think
It was Danny who passed to check.
I think it was Danny who passed it. So this would have to. Yeah. So it's really unlikely.
He needs his death tags, but he's safe right now.
This match started
45
an hour and a
seconds.
half ago. Jeez. Oh.
30 seconds. If I were Chak, I would just move to go stand next to Flag.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
he's down there. Danny recovers, and that's gonna be another cap. But as we said, likely it doesn't matter because it doesn't seem like they'll get the map win.
Yeah. That.
And overall, this game is tied, but overall caps don't matter with overtime.
Yeah,
So-
kind of meaningless, but
Hey,
is
I
cool.
mean, it's better to
Just-
end the match winning that stalemate than not, I guess. Just to
Yeah,
gain maybe some
yeah,
momentum.
Yeah, a little bit of momentum. It shows that they're not
Annihilation
yeah.
picking Rundown, which I
Rundown.
think will be a very interesting map, because Annihilation does have that elf. I mean, Rundown is a pretty good elf map, if I'm correct, and they do have Carson. But at the same
is-
time, I do remember DF practicing on Rundown.
Yeah, it's a very good elf map. It is pretty stalemate heavy though. Interesting immediate reply from Misky there about what map they're gonna take. So something that they have maybe had up their sleeve or knew that they were gonna pick.
Yeah. So what takeaways do you guys have from that map besides the stalemate?
Well, I mean, I found it interesting that, like, I know most of us predicted that, Delta Force would be a little more tired and exhausted after that first stalemate and losing after all that time. But it looks like, if anything, it just made them hungrier because they came out, like, viciously and got 3 quick caps, so. And obviously that gave them the map they needed, and now we're going into map 3, so good on them for turning the game around.
Yeah. And I feel like even though Annihilation with that stalemate at the end, like, they still lost, and I feel like DF has gained a lot of momentum, especially after that first map. So,
Monkey Noodle says Rain is stream sniping. He's in viewer list. Let me see if there is a viewer list. Wasn't okay. Participant in the chat. No. Oof. Not sure where he's seeing this viewer list.
Frankly, I don't think stream sniping is too effective in Capture the Flag, especially when the live stream's usually behind a couple minutes. But
yeah, I'm not sure what Monkey's talking about. I am very interested in seeing how Carson does on Rundown. Very well respected elf main, and as I said, Rundown is a pretty good elf map. Let's see if DF has what it takes to stop and the rest of Annie.
Yeah, there's a pretty big delay on stream, so I'm not sure it matters so much. I just timed out.
our connection seemed to have dropped here.
Oh.
I imagine they're resetting the server just so they can set the last map. I know they're having some timer difficulties.
Pick 3 is logged on to party server number 2. I'd rather play Minecraft Party for that entire stalemate and commentate over that stalemate. Good lord. Let's see what's going on in casual. Widemo Igloos. Painstock will drop blue flag. Oh, wait, is the match server up?
No, not yet.
Oh. Everyone's logged on to match 2.
They're gonna set match 2 right now.
Okay, nothing's happening on casual. It's just red winning 2-0. Salty Ivan has the flag.
Who champions on the CTF lobby? I thought it was banned.
I think he got unbanned, didn't he? All right, everyone, welcome back. We're on map 3 now, on Rundown. Here between Delta Force and Annihilation. And again, I'm Pesto, and with me is Pi and Peppe. So, what are your guys' predictions for this map?
I mean, after such a close back and forth these last two maps, ending in 3-2 and 3-2 for each respective team, again, I could see this going any other way because, again, these are two of the closest matched teams we've seen this season. But right now, I'm going to have to give it to Delta Force just because so far Spartan has been unstoppable, and they're riding the momentum of that last map, which I think will give them the edge.
Yeah, I think it's a toss-up either way.
A lot of eyes on Spart, but also a lot of eyes on Carson. He is Elf, and Rundown is a good map for Elf players. But he does go down, but Jack gets the flag. He's getting frenzied in the corner, though. Does go down to Code Bastion.
Yeah, I think Spartans really popped off on Delta Force's offense. I think if Annihilation wants to win, they're gonna have to have someone who steps up like that. Someone who really starts getting good steals. Danny with the steal might be Ninja, but he goes down to the Pyro.
I think Danny was Scout, actually, so he might have been trying to swap the Pyro out, but ended up picking up the flag by accident.
Checktation with a pretty good steal, but he's getting pushed back by a lot. There's a lot in front of him. And gonna go down.
All the
Rain
while,
also has
Rain
steal
had
here. He's trying to get to mid, but he doesn't have a medic with him. Oh, does that say that?
There's
swapped
the
out of
medic,
web.
but he got swapped back.
Gets dead sack though. Ooh, trying to get frenzied, but fire throw is not successful. As Carson gets the steal on the other hand, but goes down to Code Bastion. And rank goes down to G.I. Joe. Or G Target or G. So, it's a nice steal there from Rain, but I'm not sure if he was able to get the restore there. So.
Miski has a steal here. Goes down, but Monkey picks it up. Goes down again to Code Bastion. Both teams doing a phenomenal job on defense to start, but as I say, that Spartan steals, and he again goes down. Wow.
Yeah, unlike Castle Cavern, or even Forced Rivals, I think Flag Room is going to matter a lot more. I think a lot of steals aren't going to get out of the Flag Room on this map.
Yeah, I agree. Just the nature of Rundown makes it a lot harder for the roaming to really do a whole lot. So I guess stopping steals as they come into the flag room before they get out is really going to be the name of the game. Brief steal by Rain there. Goes down to Frog Dog.
That gets the flag here, though. Well, it does go down to Code Bastion. Just
Tired. I'd like to see a true ninja steal here, without getting into a stalemate. Just a
True.
very quick cap to try to spice up the match.
true. But
Try-
Smart is
try to
out
let-
though as
Get-
soldier, and he's death tag. Oh, gets swapped down though.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a web midair. Nobody there for the backup. Amazing web by the defensive medic, Zarpin. Interesting to see Annihilation is running Danny on full-time scout. It's quite good on this map. But you are sacrificing a ninja or a bulk to do so.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like both teams have done pretty good at clearing up each other's offenses. It does seem like the Delta Forces might just be getting more better steals than any though on offense, so perhaps more production on their side. But either way, both teams are still at 0 caps.
Misky right now, this is looking pretty good for him. 2 stakes. And a medic with him. He's doubling back a lot, and he's stalling a lot, though. And for no apparent reason, because he's not getting the medic.
Finds his medic,
Finally.
and he does not yet get the restore.
But now the archer's about to come into play. Rabius
Snowbreak.
making his way across mid.
Snowbreak does have the flag down, he has a lot of support with him.
That was a
Not sure.
fantastic countersteal.
Medic is behind him. We might be seeing a stalemate here. I hope not, because this game is tied right now.
Oh, Danny just swapped him off. Danny swapped him
Wow.
off.
Oh, void swap, yeah.
What a clutch swap by Danny.
And
Annihilation
Annihilation's
takes the
gonna
lead.
get a cap.
Wow.
That's
Let's
a
see if
big
they can
first cap.
maintain that lead. All comes down to rundown here today, so if Annihilation holds that lead, they secure the W, so still a lot of time though for DF, and it's a little under 13 minutes.
That's a heartbreaking way to lose a cap.
For
Could
sure,
be
yeah.
tilting if not addressed. If not,
Misky steals again. He's out pretty clean.
He is past bid now.
And that looks like there's going to be a second cap really quick. Wow.
wow.
He's a speedster, and he's going to get the cap here, unless no, DJ's sadly going to go down, and Misky's going to get a second cap now.
This
DF
could-
a lot on
sorry.
their plate now. Now they need to make a comeback.
This could be like the Annie DF map, not Annie DF, Annie Rocks map match, where it's 2 pretty close first 2 games, and Annie just cleaned up on third for whatever reason.
For sure. Or it could be the reverse version of the DF Annie match where, again, 2 close maps. And then DF got a big lead on map 3, but Annie made a comeback. Except this time we reverse. Annie gets a big lead, DF makes a comeback. Let's see though. Still over 10 minutes left. Misky gets another steal though, for now. And he has the medic with him. This might be another cap from Misky. But let's not speak too soon.
Pyro's right
As-
behind him. He's gonna
Yeah,
frenzy, and he gets knocked into the water. He gets knocked back. Good job by Chactation, pushing up as a ninja actually.
Misky is incredibly low, and he's death tagged. Goes down to a
Ooh.
headshot.
well, Monkey picks it up and he gets. And he's
That's a ninja. That's a ninja. And 2
Who
ninjas
make
after
it?
him. He's gonna get this. Oh my
Oh
god!
goodness. With 1 heart left, he got it in.
Those are some odd pearls, but he did get it at the end.
There
I was
were
I'm
2
shocked that-
ninjas right next to him. Oh my
I'm
god.
shocked that none of the ninjas managed to get him in time. That was incredible.
That as well. And if you're DF, that's gotta be really frustrating for you. But Wolves right now has the flag, and he has a lot of support as well.
DF has to come all the way back. But that's gonna be tough.
They have to get all 4 caps indeed, yeah. But it seems like they might get a first one right here with Wolves. Right now is heavy, but Chad gets counter steal, but he's likely going to go down here. Unless he still does have the medic with him.
Oh, he's gonna get pushed off. He's off. He's off.
He's off, and that's going to be the first cap for DF. And they carry the momentum.
I think if you're Annie right now, you almost want to force a stalemate. And just try to wind the clock down to prevent VitalSource from getting 2 caps. It takes 2 caps to force overtime.
Jordan Carson, ooh, he is going to get out there really clean, but he gets webbed by Cupcake. So, nice move there by Cupcake. Oh,
Of course, if you're Annie, you want a cap, obviously, but the second best thing would just be to get in a stalemate and burn clock.
what a storyline that would be if, you know, last time, as I said, Annie made a 3 cap comeback on Adrenaline. What if this time DF makes a 3 cap comeback on Rundown? It does seem like ooh, gets headshot up by Rabius. Miski is trying to get into the flag, but he's all alone. Shaq was trying to attempt a ninja steal there, but he died quickly.
And that's not possible because they use their ninja, as Monkey points out.
True. The under pressure now. It does seem like Danny just void swapped Cupcake there. Wolves is
I think-
ninja. Ooh, Jack with the flag. He is out. On top right now. Ooh. Seems like he's still alive. Not sure where his medic is though. Ooh,
He's gonna pass.
Miski. Ooh, but Spades is there to knock Miski away and recover that. Nice play by Miski. Miski tries getting a backup steal himself. Or counter, yeah, backup steal. A steal.
And Pig 3 coming in with the assassinate.
Yeah.
I think VitalSource 2 caps in about 7 minutes is possible, but they also need to have an airtight defense. It's going to be hard, but if there's any team that they can do it, they're certainly equipped to do it.
Sure.
Right now-
Jactation, though.
Yeah, Jactation with a pretty good steal. If he's not too damaged. He has 3 stakes, but now getting pushed back and they've gotten in front of him. Ooh. Gets hit by a non-headshot by the archer and goes down.
You know, Rain has the flag and he's elf. So he's moved from soldier, I believe, to elf. He's dead sack right now. Ninja on him. Medic with him. A lot of pressure, but he is still alive. And Sandy gets a counter steal on the other hand.
That's not going to go far. He didn't even get out of flag.
Don't want to get knocked to spawn here for Rain. He's still alive.
Oh,
no!
What?
And he swapped him into spawn. That is incredible.
That is so unfortunate for Delta Force, yet so clutch for Annihilation.
Wow. Annihilation is really coming in
Wow.
clutch this last map. They are busting out play after play.
Like Snowbreak is trying to enable a steal here for Spart as Chemist, but isn't able to capitalize on either of them. Carson gets the steal here.
Rodoska. But not able to lose the flag room, it seems.
I know, sadly.
It is interesting to see Annihilation. Oh, there he is. Never mind. But still, the point remains. Frog Dog, as defensive medic, likes to push up a lot. He likes to move around, go out of flag room sometimes.
Yeah. Just think about how heartbreaking that spawn swap was for Rain. And that's why on Rundown, as best as possible, you gotta try avoiding running next to your spawn. A lot of offenders do it, and sometimes it ends in unfortunate events like that. But anyways,
Right.
Rain has the flag again, so is Misky. Misky's at mid.
Good steal by Rain. But Pyro's still going to be there. He's in danger of getting hit off. He got swapped off, and he's out of wind.
Meanwhile, Misky here is currently at mid. Oh, this could be another cap here for Annihilation. This could be the game.
He's on Delta Force's side of spawn.
Well, Misky finds both medics.
Meanwhile, Spartan has a very clean steal, but he's coming right towards everybody, and he's going to get the medic.
Ooh.
Misky barely avoids the assassin. He's swatted back.
Oh, that's
by
Carson's elf.
What could have been a clutch headshot goes right into the hands of Carson. And he's all the way to the flag, pretty much.
But he's got two ninjas on him.
But he escapes all of that. He has a lot of support with him now. Meanwhile, Spart has the flag. If you're Delta Force, you gotta feel very anxious right now because you don't want to stalemate. That is not what you want right now. And
Yeah, you need to recuff right here, then try to another cap as quick as possible. And that makes that swap in the spawn hurt a lot more. Because if you ended the stalemate now, you could tie it up right here. But Monkey says, I don't think we risk, and I think we are going to see Annie playing pretty defensively here.
For sure. Very flexible.
They have to, yeah. They have to send a lot of Rico DF right now.
Yeah, Code Bastion's making his way over. Pyro hasn't really roamed up for Rico all match, so this might be the do or die time that Delta Force has right here.
And the Spartan...
That's going to be it. Carson's going to get a flag here. Annihilation won 10 weeks ago in week 4 against Delta Force, and they win again today in round 1.
What a match.
Feels like the beginning of map 1 was 10 weeks ago. Jesus.
They won 10 weeks ago. Yeah, they win after such a long match. This match start time was 2 hours ago. And later on, through all the stalemates, all the captures, all the recoveries, the Annihilation comes out on top once again in playoffs.
That really might not be a match we see anything like for a long time now. That was pretty unique, but with all that in mind, do we think we have a player of the game we want to name?
I feel like Misky put in a lot of work.
I think...
So is Danny, though.
I think Danny on Scout.
Yeah, I could see Danny on Scout for those clutch swaps, but I also want to consider Misky just because basically every cap this map and holding in that abysmal stalemate was all him. So I could see it going either way, so I'll let you guys make the decision.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna have an interview here soon. I don't know. Who do you think?
Team us chat. Who do you guys think?
Chat. Trev says Danny.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's Danny.
All right, so there we have it. Danny's the player of the game.
As well.
Welcome. So first off, especially you, Misky, after that long stalemate and after that entire match, how are you guys just feeling right now, Annihilation?
I mean, that stalemate was nothing. I mean, we know they're tilters. We knew we were going to come out on top of it, so just play the long game. We ended map 2 with momentum as well, so map 3 is just rolling off that. You know, I feeling good. I mean, happy to win this playoff game and excited for next week.
Yeah, it was a very strong mental game that both teams had to put up here. What do you have to say about Delta Force today and how they played through all of that?
I think Boss wants to take this one.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so no, they definitely played hard and played a competitive game throughout. I think we had a read on the composition they were trying to play the whole time today. I think they're honestly kind of throwing a little bit for not swapping it off of it sooner, because really the only reason we gave up caps, both map 1 and map 2, was just because, I mean, both map 1 and map 3 was just because we were a little slow in adjusting ourselves. But, I mean, you know, as you saw, the longer the games went, the better we did. So that's just, I think, kind of proof that we were the better players overall and better at adjusting.
Yeah.
Now you. Oh,
Go ahead.
go.
Go ahead.
Oh, you will. Since you win, you will be facing the winner of the Baguette and the Crusaders, which will take place this weekend. What are your thoughts on if you'd like to face any one team, or
Yeah, I mean,
how do you think that's going to go?
I think it's likely we're going to be facing TB here, obviously. We scrimmed TB recently, and I think we did fairly well into them. Ended up, I think, losing overall by like 2 caps, but I think we won a map and had a very competitive map that ended up as a tie as well. So, you know, I'm feeling good into that team. I think we also have a good read on what they're going to do, and I'm excited. I mean, I think we're in a position to really make a run this tournament, and you guys can just sit back and watch. You know?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely hyped for the TC upset, though. I want to see them pull that out.
Yeah. Is Danny gonna stay muted or?
Oh, I didn't know. I wasn't asked a question, so I didn't say anything.
Oh, I was gonna ask. During that void swap, what was the call like, especially for you and for Noah?
Lots of yelling from me, because when he was running by, his medic like hit S for 1 second, and that's when he was open. So I just threw the snowball and jumped off, like, okay. And then on rain into spawn, it was kind of lucky, but I hit S at the last second, and he just walked right in. So that was pretty nice. A lot of yelling
Same.
after that too.
Yeah. Were there any final thoughts from any of you guys? Any final words?
I have one.
Go ahead.
I think CMS hates offense because I had to hold the flank for 40 minutes of stalemate, and I stole all 4 caps on map 3 and still didn't get player of the game.
Yeah, I made your case. I can't have my way all the time, though.
I was the one who brought up. I brought you
know, I
up.
know.
Okay.
No,
I'm sorry.
Danny played really well. Danny did play really well, especially on map 3. He had some huge plays with the spawn swap and the swap off map as well. So it's deserved.
Yeah.
It's deserved.
Yeah. Well, I wish you guys luck for your future matches, and yeah, good job today.
Thank you.
All
Yeah,
right, thank you
congratulations.
guys.
Thanks,
problem.
guys.
Yep. So, are there any final thoughts from that match today from you, Pepe or Pi? Any final words to say?
I think in terms of the way the tournament shapes out, I think I'm going to be looking forward to the match between when Annihilation moves on in round 2 to them and the winner of Baguette's Crusaders, which will probably be Baguette's. That'll be a really good match, like Miski said. And then Delta Force now moves down into the loser bracket. They'll be facing the loser of Baguettes and the Crusaders. And I think in the loser brackets, they're going to be a tough team to beat. They're not. I don't think they're down and out quite yet.
No, I totally agree. I think these were 2 incredible teams, and no matter who came out on top, we were going to have an amazing second round. And I think this match was a fantastic appetizer for what the bracket stage has left for us.
For sure. Well, that's all then. I think a lot of us just want to get out of here. It's been such a long day and such a long match. So,
Hungry.
thank you all of you who watched us and CMS and this wonderful match. To say that, there was like a 45-minute stalemate, but whatever. Anyways, thank you all and have a good rest of your evening.